Okay. This is, in my opinion, why Cain Velasquez lost for real. Too much weight, number one. Okay, this is a sport. And as in any sport, there is forces at work. And of course, there's risk of injury. But the measurement of these forces, even if it's a very slight difference, that can be the deciding factor. And just as an example, as far as slight differences, okay? Here you're going to see one person, he has his hand up, and the other person didn't. And that was the difference in the match. Okay, so even if you know, look at him, he's in good shape, there's muscles under that, but there's also fat, and even a small difference on the knees and the back, which are carrying him around. It's difference, very slight. Okay, now number two, there's two reasons. One is he's got carrying around too much weight. Number two, which is having to do with his health and nutrition, where we're supposed to have energy, life force, and this can be seen under the microscope as a glow that encircles, that comes out of our erythrocytes. It's actually not a cell because there's no nucleus, but you can call it a red blood cell. Okay, and these cells are supposed to not touch. They're supposed to be able to flow. Okay? And what happens is when people are not healthy as they can be, these cells clump together and they become less flexible. Over time, especially as we age, this is an ongoing process, and the bones become brittle, the joints become stiffer, the muscles even become stiffer, and in a sport where there's so much happening, you really need every part of you to be functioning as best as it can. But this life force, it can be conserved. You have an organic mushroom here and a commercially grown mushroom. The organic mushroom has a higher life force. And everything you eat can have a life force that contributes to your health, or it might do the opposite. And, you know, I don't know for sure, but I would say somebody who's overweight isn't eating healthy, because the body uses the fat cells to store toxins. It's not storing extra calories. The fat cell stores toxins to protect the organs. You know, you're supposed to be healthy. And you can be healthy if you know how to live a healthy lifestyle, and, you know, you can do things to, for example, cleansing. Before my last match in the UFC, I didn't eat for about 3 days, including the day of the match. And although I didn't win the judge's decision on this fight, I was outsized by 20 pounds or more, and I didn't get finished. You know, I didn't tap out, I didn't get knocked out. I even started to come on at the end of the match. And I only could do that because I had every ounce of my energy available for that fight. I wasn't digesting anything. I completely emptied myself out, and I rested until the match, and I did everything I could. And I didn't win on points, but I thought I had a good match. I never tapped out in any of my fights, and I did things differently than most people. I still do. And I'm going to continue to do what I feel is the best way, the safest way. This is my new league of mixed martial arts sparring with no head contact and a new regulatory system scoring points for action rather than damage. And as soon as my new headgear comes in, I'm going to tour Long Island here where I'm at and promote the next event, which is going to be the Long Island Championship. All divisions, including children. In my opinion, and I'm not the only one, I believe that as martial artists, we're supposed to protect people, protect the innocent, not lead them into a cage to be injured. Okay, you can go to my Instagram and see more on my Facebook page, but stay tuned. And then if you have any other questions, feel free to connect with me anytime on my website here, masterluki.com. Contact, you see? Boom, it's got my social media, my address, my phone number, even if you want to text me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I'll be back with more analysis of mixed martial arts and health.